We are back to the Four Seasons. So in this case, we're going to go to 1966, which we've been doing. We're doing the Working My Way Back to You album. And hopefully by now you've seen the transition the Four Seasons are actually making. Their music is changing. And as I've said before, they're adapting very well to changing times, which was one of the reasons for their success. And as we get on in the 60s, this is going to continue. But anyway, this particular song is an interesting one. It was written by Bob Gaudio, always, and Sandy Linzer. So this combination did this song, and it's called One Clown Cried. So again, a little bit interesting. It's a very dramatic song. It's a song that, if you go way back to the watching Jersey Boys or one of Frankie's albums with the song My Mother's Eyes on it, there's a narrative as part of this song too. So you're going to hear Frankie do a bit of a narrative about the song. So this is not An Angel Cried, but it's similar in the theme that goes around it. And we'll talk about it a little bit after you get to hear it, because I really want you guys to hear this song because it actually is a really good song. Uh, so I'll tell you what, just sit back and listen to this dramatic, sad song from a person who maybe his girl is leaving him and he wants her to think he's not falling apart, but I think he probably is. See what you guys think. Here we go. One Clown Cried. We're going to start with a bit of almost an orchestra sound. Are you ready? Some falsettos in this one.
A circus clown for the world to see. A circus clown. A painted smile makes them laugh at me. Make people laugh. That's what I do. A circus clown. Even though my heart is broken in two.
Very dramatic. So there you go. Not a tremendous amount of lyrics to the song, a couple verses. Um, Only she knows one clown cried, but they'll never know. So it's kind of interesting. Is obviously the breakup didn't go well as far as he was concerned. She knew he was very sad, but he put up a brave face around everybody else. So, one of those dramatic songs with a Frankie narrative, changing music scene for the Four Seasons. But this particular song, um, maybe, in my opinion, is a bit of a throwback to some of their earlier songs. I joked about An Angel Cried, but maybe it's not so much of a joke. Now, this particular song obviously wasn't a hit because it was never released as an A side. It was on at least two albums. It was on the Four Seasons Entertain Us and Working My Way Back to You. In some markets, and I'm not sure if it was in the US, it was the B side to Working My Way Back to You. And so this is kind of an emotional, theatrical period when the Four Seasons went beyond just simple pop and they went more into a little bit of storytelling. And if you remember some of the songs we've already done and songs we're going to do, there was a bit of this on this particular album as far as some protests and some other things that went on. So this song shows up in 1965 on The Four Seasons Entertain You, but then it comes back again about a year plus later on the Working My Way Back to You album, as well as the flip side to their big hit, Working My Way Back to You. So, anyway, uh, as best I could tell, the arranger for this song was Charles Colello. And again, if you remember, if you kind of look at the album down there, uh, he's on that particular album. Remember, if you saw Jersey Boys, especially, Nick Massey had left the group, though we're going to hear from him once on this album. But Nick Massey had left the group, and Charles Colello, who had been an arranger for the Four Seasons, joined the Four Seasons for a very, very short time, and then came back and worked with them a little bit more. So there you go. One Clown Cried, Working My Way Back to You album. A bit of a dramatic song and part of the transition the Four Seasons were making. Hope you enjoyed it.